Hello and welcome to the 2022 Extravaganza. My name is Major Attaway, and I'll be your host for this evening. More like a virtual carnival barker to sing your praises. Prior to the huge honor of voicing the 2022 American Advertising Awards, I had the privilege of spending 4 years on Broadway as the genie in Aladdin. But as much as I love NYC, Fort Worth will always be my home. We want to take a moment tonight to thank our sponsors, Spectrum Reach, L&M, and Farlow Media. We also want to thank Tim Eaton and the team at Studios at TCN for hosting us this evening. It's really good to see so many familiar faces. Now, if you didn't know, I was born and raised in Fort Worth, Texas, and every bit of work I did up until then led me to the Broadway stage. And I'm so happy to be here with you tonight because you advertisers make the world go round. There'd be nobody looking at me, baby, if it wasn't for you all telling them to do so. So we are here to celebrate you. Now, tonight we celebrate some of the top creative works from Fort Worth and the broader North Texas region. Everyone here tonight genuinely deserves praise for their efforts, but those being recognized and awarded are the people who really took creative risks, provoked emotion, created the unexpected, and thought big. The power of storytelling. Where would we be without it? We're here to honor yours, no matter what you love. Everything started with the spark of your imagination. Now tonight, we're going to do things a little differently. In past years, we've separated the students and the professionals. This year, we're going to see the categories side by side. It allows us to celebrate as a community, allows the students to get a sense of the local agencies, and it also might be a little humbling to see the inspirational work that the next generation is creating. After we see tonight's work, I have a feeling our recruiting and HR folks will be pretty busy seeking out some of those upcoming graduates. We have a lot of new folks joining us tonight, so first and foremost, welcome! If you're unfamiliar with the scoring system for the American Advertising Awards, this year we have had 5 different judges from 4 different markets evaluate and score all of this year's work. Gold, silver, and bronze awards are based on the scoring from these judges. As such, some categories may have multiple golds, whereas others may have a bronze awardee as the single winner for that category. Alrighty tighty, now that we have all of that out of the way, without further ado, here are this year's winners! Advertising Industry Self-Promotion Collateral Brand Elements Professional.
Bronze for Schaefer Advertising Company. Schaefer University Branding for Schaefer Advertising Company.
Advertising Industry Self-Promotion Online Interactive Professional.
Silver for Agency Habitat. Habitat Hab-Bash Landing Page for Agency Habitat.
Ambient Media Single Installation Professional.
Bronze for Twisted X. Twisted X Showroom for Twisted X.
Animation Special Effects and Motion Graphics Professional.
Silver for Hager Communications. Benjamin Builder for American National Bank and Trust. Silver for Hager Communications. Life at Axis Construction for Axis Construction. Silver for Agency Habitat. Ortho National Sales Meeting Videos for Orthodermatologics. Bronze for Hager Communications. James Lane Tune-Up for James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing. Bronze for Hager Communications, Home for Freedom for Home for Freedom. Bronze for Agency Habitat, House of Nye, Clarity for House of Nye.
App, mobile or web-based, student.
Bronze for Teen Tran, Bonbean Organic Coffee app from University of Texas, Arlington.
Art direction, student.
Bronze for Madison Jones, Dance to the Sunset from Texas Christian University.
Art direction, single professional.
Silver for Hager Communications, Home for Freedom for Home for Freedom. Silver for Agency Habitat, Lowtown Studio Tour for Lowtown Studio.
Book design, professional.
Gold for Balcom Agency, Cooking in Harmony for Dairy Max.
Branded content and entertainment, non-broadcast, professional.
Gold for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close, Ragin' and Goliath for Dairy Max. Gold for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close Family Recipes for Dairy Max. Gold for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close Facing the Unknown for Dairy Max. Gold for Hager Communications, Home for Freedom for Home for Freedom. Gold for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close The Calling for Dairy Max. Gold for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close Put Your Boots On for Dairy Max. Silver for Hager Communications, Life at Axis Construction for Axis Construction. Silver for Hager Communications, Benjamin Builder for American National Bank and Trust. Bronze for Schaefer Advertising Company, Riff Ram Ba Zoo 2021 for TCU Athletics.
Branded content and entertainment campaign, professional.
Silver for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close docuseries for Dairy Max. Bronze for Agency Habitat, Ortho National Sales Meeting for Ortho Dermatologics.
Branded content and entertainment for online film, video, and sound less than 60 seconds, professional.
Gold for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close, Ragin' and Goliath teaser for Dairy Max. Silver for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close Put Your Boots On teaser for Dairy Max. Silver for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close Facing the Unknown teaser for Dairy Max. Silver for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close docuseries trailer 30 for Dairy Max. Silver for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close Family Recipes teaser for Dairy Max. Bronze for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close The Calling teaser for Dairy Max. Gold for Hager Communications, Home for Freedom for Home for Freedom. Silver for Hager Communications, Benjamin Builder for American National Bank and Trust. Bronze for Hager Communications, Life at Axis Construction for Axis Construction.
Brochure campaign, professional.
Silver for Texas Health Hughley, Breast, Colon, and Lung Cancer for Texas Health Hughley Hospital, Oncology.
Brochure single unit, professional.
Bronze for Twisted X. Twisted X brand book for Twisted X.
Cinematography, campaign, professional.
Gold for Balcom Agency. Dairy Up Close docuseries for Dairy Max.
Cinematography, single, professional.
Gold for Balcom Agency. Dairy Up Close trailer 90 for Dairy Max. Gold for Balcom Agency. Dairy Up Close Facing the Unknown for Dairy Max. Gold for Balcom Agency. Dairy Up Close Put Your Boots On for Dairy Max. Silver for Agency Habitat. Lowtown Studio Tour for Lowtown Studio. Silver for Hager Communications. Benjamin Builder for American National Bank and Trust. Silver for Agency Habitat. House of Nye Clarity for House of Nye. Silver for Hager Communications. Home for Freedom for Home for Freedom.
Computer-generated imagery, professional.
Bronze for Hager Communications. Home for Freedom for Home for Freedom.
Consumer campaign, student.
Gold for Audrey Dow. Y'all Shop Small from University of Texas at Arlington.
Copywriting, professional.
Bronze for Agency Habitat. House of Nye Clarity Script for House of Nye.
Corporate social responsibility marketing and special advertising, professional.
Bronze for Twisted X. Twisted X 0X campaign for Twisted X.
Cover, student.
Bronze for Braden A. Itz. Moby Dick book cover from University of Texas at Arlington.
Cover, editorial, spread or feature, series, student.
Silver for Fabiola Ruiz. Open Press Project from University of Texas at Arlington. Bronze for Fabiola Ruiz. IKEA cabinet to indoor greenhouse from University of Texas at Arlington. Bronze for Gretchen Rea. Soul Cycle brand guidelines book from Texas Christian University.
Digital creative technology, augmented reality, professional.
Bronze for Schaefer Advertising Company. Nefertari AR filter for Kimball Museum.
Direct mail, 3D mixed, professional.
Gold for Schaefer Advertising Company. Tear Care Mailer 2 for Sight Sciences Tear Care. Silver for Schaefer Advertising Company. Tear Care Mailer 1 for Sight Sciences Tear Care. Bronze for Pavlov Advertising. Digifrac cases for ST9 gas and oil.
Direct mail, flat, professional.
Bronze for Texas Health Hughley. We work our tails off to save yours for Texas Health Hughley Hospital.
Direct marketing and specialty advertising, professional.
Silver for Schaefer Advertising Company. Schaefer Christmas card and website for Schaefer Advertising Company.
Guerrilla marketing, installations and events, single, student.
Silver for Audrey Dow. Pest Control Marketing from University of Texas at Arlington.
Illustration series, professional.
Bronze for Schaefer Advertising Company. Omni Kraken Illustration for Sight Sciences Omni. Bronze for General Public Branding Company. General Public Illustration Series for General Public Branding Company.
Integrated advertising campaigns, consumer campaign, local professional.
Silver for Schaefer Advertising Company. Zoo Valentine Adoption Campaign for Fort Worth Zoo. Bronze for Schaefer Advertising Company. HSC Treat Boldly Brand Campaign for University of North Texas Health Science Center at Fort Worth. Bronze for Schaefer Advertising Company. Nefertari Campaign for Kimball Museum. Bronze for Schaefer Advertising Company. Elephant Springs Campaign for Fort Worth Zoo.
Integrated advertising campaigns, consumer campaign, regional, national, professional.
Bronze for Balcom Agency. True to Family, True to Flavor for Mrs. Renfro's.
Integrated brand identity campaign, campaign student.
Gold for Hugh Fahm. Okame Restaurant from University of Texas at Arlington. Gold for Michaela Robnett, Nina Son, Ashley Thompson, Miranda Wallace, Tough Cookie Branding from University of Texas at Arlington.
Internet commercial, campaign professional.
Silver for Warren Douglas, Fresh Picked Perfection for Brianna's Fine Salad Dressing. Silver for Prelude Films, OnePlus Overpriced 5G for OnePlus USA Corp. Silver for Warren Douglas, Brianna's Avocado Oil Launch for Brianna's Fine Salad Dressing.
Internet commercial, single spot professional.
Silver for Hager Communications, Home for Freedom for Home for Freedom. Bronze for Hager Communications, Benjamin Builder for American National Bank and Trust. Bronze for Prelude Films, OnePlus Sonic Charge for OnePlus USA Corp. Bronze for Agency Habitat, Little Muffin Cakes brand video for Little Muffin Cakes. Bronze for Agency Habitat, Lowtown Studio Tour for Lowtown Studio. Bronze for Red Productions, Carlos Ortiz with Maestro Dobel for Maestro Dobel Tequila. Bronze for Agency Habitat, House of Nye Clarity for House of Nye.
Logo design, student.
Silver for Richard Harris, Dynasty Restaurant Logo from Texas Christian University. Silver for Madison McPherson, Austin Hotel Logo from Texas Christian University. Bronze for Roxo Agency, Empower Fort Worth Logo from Texas Christian University.
Magazine advertising campaign professional.
Bronze for Balcom Agency, True to Family, True to Flavor for Mrs. Renfro's. Bronze for Hager Communications, United Regional Print Campaign for Hager Communications.
Magazine advertising campaign student.
Bronze for Ethan Casea, Jeep, Choose Your Path from Texas Christian University. Bronze for Audrey Dow, Y'all Shop Small from University of Texas at Arlington. Bronze for Abigail Cohen, Finally a Plan, Stick to It from Texas Christian University.
Magazine advertising full page or less professional.
Bronze for Balcom Agency, Huddle Up for Mrs. Renfro's.
Magazine advertising single student.
Bronze for Sawyer Tucker, We Can Bear It from Texas Christian University.
Magazine design student.
Gold for Jason Guerrero, Typeface Booklet from University of Texas at Arlington.
Music with, without lyrics, campaign professional.
Bronze for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close docuseries for Dairy Max.
Music without lyrics, single, professional.
Bronze for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close trailer 90 for Dairy Max.
Outdoor and transit advertising, student.
Bronze for Cody Swanson, Bright Performing Arts signage from University of Texas at Arlington.
Packaging, student.
Gold for Ethan Casella, Ambrosia Honey Package Design from Texas Christian University. Gold for Rebecca Lang, Noggin Almond Milk Eggnog from Texas Christian University. Gold for Madeline Cady, Neiman Ingram Ford, Eric Levi, Zachary Metz, Allison Ortega. The Rude Gill from University of Texas at Arlington. Silver for Vanessa Jefferson, Zendo Coffee Packaging from University of Texas at Arlington. Silver for Vanessa Jefferson, Nos Soda Cans from University of Texas at Arlington. Silver for Julia Reedy, Sucre from Texas Christian University. Bronze for Fabiola Ruiz, Milkman from University of Texas at Arlington. Bronze for Trevor Scott, High Strung from Texas Christian University. Bronze for Richard Harris, Dynasty Restaurant Takeout Box from Texas Christian University. Bronze for Julia Reedy, Element Packaging from Texas Christian University.
Printed annual report or brochure, student.
Silver for Jessica Timchenko, Communication Bureau from University of Texas at Arlington.
Self-promotion collateral, brand elements, professional.
Bronze for Schaefer Advertising Company, Boondoggle Branding for Schaefer Advertising Company.
Social media campaign, professional.
Bronze for Agency Habitat, 7-Eleven LinkedIn Holiday for 7-Eleven Franchising. Bronze for Warren Douglas, Dickey's Barbecue at Home, Site Launch for Dickey's Barbecue at Home. Bronze for Agency Habitat, 7-Eleven LinkedIn Business Value for 7-Eleven Franchising.
Social media single, professional.
Bronze for Agency Habitat, Mooyah Burgers Small Potatoes for Mooyah Burgers. Bronze for Agency Habitat, 7-Eleven LinkedIn Brand Growth for 7-Eleven Franchising. Bronze for Agency Habitat, 7-Eleven LinkedIn One Stop Shop for 7-Eleven Franchising. Bronze for Agency Habitat, House of Nye Sportswear Refined for House of Nye.
Sound design campaign, professional.
Bronze for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close docuseries for Dairy Max.
Sound design single, professional.
Bronze for Hager Communications, Benjamin Builder for American National Bank and Trust. Bronze for Hager Communications, Home for Freedom for Home for Freedom.
Special event material, card, invitation, announcement, professional.
Gold for Schaefer Advertising Company, Zoo Ball in Paradise invitation for Fort Worth Zoo. Silver for Agency Habitat, Quo Early Experience Program Kit for Endo Aesthetics. Bronze for Agency Habitat, Quo Early Experience Program Invite for Endo-Aesthetics.
Special event materials, student.
Gold for Monica Kiss, Type Show Event Promotion from University of Texas at Arlington. Silver for Avery Wilson, Edinburgh Invitational Festival from University of Texas at Arlington.
Stationery package, student.
Silver for Edward Medelis, Bethany Cafe Stationery Set from University of Texas at Arlington. Silver for Richard Harris, Dynasty Restaurant Stationery from Texas Christian University. Silver for Madison McPherson, Austin Hotel Stationery from Texas Christian University. Bronze for Neiman Ingram Ford, Eric Levi, Zachary Metz, Allison Ortega, the Rude Gill Stationery from University of Texas at Arlington.
Still photography campaign, professional.
Bronze for Warren Douglas, Caboodles Lifestyle for Caboodles.
Still photography color, single, professional.
Bronze for Twisted X, Breakaway Roper wearing Twisted X for Twisted X.
Still photography color, single, student.
Silver for Madison Jones, Dance to the Sunset from Texas Christian University.
Television advertising campaigns, consumer campaign, local, professional.
Bronze for Texas Wesleyan University, 22 UG Smaller, Smarter commercials for Texas Wesleyan University.
Typeface design, student.
Gold for Tien Tran, Golden Ratio Alphabet from University of Texas at Arlington.
Video editing, professional.
Silver for Hager Communications, Benjamin Builder for American National Bank and Trust. Silver for Balcom Agency, Dairy Up Close Trailer 90 for Dairy Max. Silver for Agency Habitat, House of Nye Clarity for House of Nye. Bronze for Hager Communications, Home for Freedom for Home for Freedom. Bronze for Hager Communications, James Lane Tune-Up for James Lane Air Conditioning and Plumbing. Bronze for Hager Communications, Life at Axis Construction for Axis Construction. Bronze for Hager Communications, D&M Easy for D&M Auto Leasing.
Webisode series, professional.
Gold for Make Something Beautiful, Where You Belong for Texas A&M University.
Webisode, single webisode, professional.
Gold for Make Something Beautiful, The Bugs for Texas A&M University. Gold for Make Something Beautiful, The Sea for Texas A&M University. Gold for Make Something Beautiful, The Performance for Texas A&M University. Gold for Make Something Beautiful, A&M Visiting Center for Texas A&M University. Gold for Hager Communications, Home for Freedom for Home for Freedom. Silver for Make Something Beautiful, The Meeting for Texas A&M University. Silver for Hager Communications, Benjamin Builder for American National Bank and Trust.
Website, desktop or mobile, student.
Bronze for Tien Tran, Frank's Organic Nut Milk website from University of Texas, Arlington.
Websites, consumer, professional.
Gold for Balcom Agency, Mrs. Renfro's website for Mrs. Renfro's. Bronze for Texas General Branding Company, Elgin USA website for Elgin USA.
Websites, microsite, professional.
Bronze for Schaefer Advertising Company, HSC Treat Boldly landing page for University of North Texas Health Science Center at Fort Worth.
I'm so proud of all of you. Congratulations to all of tonight's winners. I'm going to pass it back off to Magnus and the Fort Worth team to announce Best in Class, Best in Show, and a special Judges Awards. Good luck!